Hi, first grade. Today we're reading A Seed is Sleepy. This story is written by Diana Aston, illustrated by Sylvia Long. And before we begin, we're going to look at this graphic organizer, and it is called the Prediction Chart. The title of the book is called A Seed is Sleepy. And by doing a picture walk or by looking at the cover, we can tell that this book is going to be about seeds and plants, and possibly how they grow. How do seeds grow? I think we might see a lot of information, nonfiction information, facts and information in this text. So let's begin and find out. After we're done reading, we can go back and look at the prediction chart and fill in the graphic organizer that says after reading. We know this book is about. All right, let's begin. A seed is sleepy. It lies there, tucked inside its flower, on its cone or beneath the soil, snug still. We know that that's a sunflower seed. A seed is secretive. It does not reveal itself too quickly. Most seeds sleep through a season or two, waiting for the warmer temperatures of spring, but some take their time. 10 years might pass before the bright red-orange seed of the Texas mountain laurel shows its purple blossoms. Wow, so that's the Texas mountain laurel, and it changes into that beautiful purple flower after 10 years. A seed is fruitful. 90% of the plants on Earth are flowering plants. Flowering plants produce fruits of all shapes and textures that keep the seeds cozy until they have found the right place to grow. There you can see at the bottom a papaya fruit with the seeds tucked inside. A seed is naked. Yes, naked. Who would guess that a seed as small as a freckle would grow into the world's tallest tree? Only 10% of redwood trees begin as seeds, though. Most redwood trees spring from existing trees. Scientists call gymnosperms, seeds that aren't clothed in fruits, naked seeds. And most naked seeds hide themselves in the scales of cones until they're ready to make a dash for the ground. There you can see a conifer with the pine cone, and as it grows and the cone opens, the seeds tumble out. And there's a really tall redwood tree over here on this side. You can see can get up to 350 feet tall. A seed comes in many sizes. The orchid seed is the smallest of all. There might be 1,000,000 seeds in one pod. The seed of a Coco de Mer palm is the largest. It can weigh up to 60 pounds. There's the tiny seeds. There's a large seed. A seed is adventurous. It must strike out on its own in search of a less crowded place to put down roots. A parachute of fine silky hairs can take a dandelion seed up to 100 miles from its parent plant. I see a lot of those outside right now, blowing around. You can blow from your neighbor's yard into yours. Drift seeds float on ocean currents from one shore to another. They have enough air inside to help keep them afloat, and their thick protective shells keep out salt water. There's a lot of palm seeds, and this one's called the monkey pod, ladder pod. You might see those on a tropical island somewhere. A seed is inventive. To find a spot to grow, a seed might leap from its pod or cling to a child's shoestring, like a burr, or tumble through a bear's belly. A seed hopes to land where there is plenty of sunlight, soil, and water. A seed is generous. It gives the baby plant or embryo a seed coat to keep it warm. The embryo's first meal comes from its seed leaves, or cotyledons. Seeds with one seed leaf, like corn, are called monocots, and seeds with two leaves, like beans, are called dicots. So inside you can see the bean seed here has two leaves, so it's called a dicot. Some seeds are ancient. Not all seeds are eager to germinate. Some have laid dormant or slept undisturbed for more than 1,000 years. The oldest known seed to sprout came from an extinct date palm tree after it was unearthed from a long ago king's mountaintop palace in Israel. A scientist planted it. 4 weeks later, it actually sprouted. So a seed is a promise inside, and it can grow thousands of years later. A seed is thirsty and hungry. Once a seed has shed its coat, it drinks in the rain, the dew, and yesterday's icicles. It feasts on minerals in the soil. Part of a seed, the root, feels the tug of gravity and digs deep below. Another part of the seed, the shoot, is sensitive to light, so it reaches for the sun. There you can see it's thirsty and hungry. A seed is clever. It knows to seek the sunlight, to push itself up, up, up through the soil, but it must wait until before that happens. So when it waits a while before that happens, the plant makes their own food through a process called photosynthesis. Inside plant leaves are cells containing chemicals that absorb sunlight. Light gives them the energy they need to turn water and carbon dioxide, the gas in the air, into food. A seed is sleepy, but only until it has found a place in the sun and it has had its breakfast and a drink of water. Then a seed is awake. And then at the back and the front cover of this book, they have a list of all the different seeds discussed in the story. So there are a lot. There's like the Indian almond corn, there's the dandelion again, a sunflower seed. So this book had a lot of facts and information about seeds. After reading this book, we could write that now we know this book is definitely about seeds. We could say how they grow. We could say it's about the different kinds of seeds, all kinds. It's also about the plants, the fruits, and the process of how those seeds and the leaves make food and energy from the sun. And what 3 things do plants need to grow? They need soil, sunlight, and water. All right, great job today. Keep reading about plants this week, and I have a nonfiction text for you to read on your own next. Thank you. Bye.